Prime USA Television. My name is Rey T. I am your host for today. Today my guest is going to be the legendary Old Town Passions. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Prime USA Television. I am your host, Rey T. Today I'm with the legendary Old Town Passions of Mr. Jimmy Mack. We've got Donald Raymond and Daryl Anderson. Yeah. These are just three of the legendary Old Town Passions. And so what's happening with you guys? What's going on with the Passions right now?
Well, we are in a video and a CD shoot project. One of the projects is Not the Father. The other one is Fed Up, and we are glad to be signed up with Prime USA and working / Mindseed Records.
Okay, Fed Up. That's John Lee Hooker Jr., right?
Correct.
Yes. Okay, so how did you guys get hooked up with Hooker?
Well, it's a long story, but
we don't have that.
All right, we'll just cut things short. We knew each other out of the church, and when he came out of Chicago, and when he hooked up behind his father's works, he said, "Hey, he said, oh, my old partner's a little favor, maybe I can help them." So he called on us, and the rest was history. He incidentally got nominated for that project that he did.
Yeah, I understand it was a Grammy, right? It was a Grammy nominated. So does the Passions also get nominated as part of that, or is it just Johnny Hooker?
Well, we hope that that he remembers us. But he called us back recently and told us that he's expected to be coming back in March, I understand, and he wants to do a video on it. So
okay, in March.
In March.
Okay, and you say that you also have Not the Father. I've seen Not the Father.
Not the Father.
And with Mindseed and Prime USA Records.
Prime USA.
It's a spinoff of Maury, the Maury Povich Show, right?
Exactly.
So, what was it like making that video? I've seen that one. It looked like it was a lot of fun on that video.
Yeah, it was. We had a lot of fun doing it, and I think the guys got a chance to see what the in-depths of the works, what goes on behind the set. So it was one of a series that we were supposed to do on the Destiny project. It started off with the E40's Sugar Tea.
Sugar Tea.
And then it kind of, from Project X, it kind of evolved.
Okay. So how did you feel being a part of the video?
Actually, I felt great being part of that video. It kind of sends out a message that pretty much everybody can relate to. And being that it's a spinoff of Maury Povich, it also opens a lot of other avenues as well, and connection, how people think about it.
Okay, and Don?
Well, it's thank God, but again, this group came a long way. And we hung in there, stuck in there for a long time. And we studied hanging in there. He studied giving us our blessing, we sit, and I'm having fun.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's take a look at Not the Father. We're going to take a look at that video, and we'll be right back.
You could have took some time in your life to talk to me about your sickness, but you told me your lies. You lied to me all the good time when you dragged me all on TV and told the world all of our business, that you cheated on me and the baby couldn't be mine. I wanna get away. But do I start to pray? And then I heard him say that you are not the Father. And then I heard the rest, that you put that on the lie detector test. Why do you confess? Why do you even bother? 'Cause a lying brings heartache and pain, you see. And crying won't make things like it used to be. I said lying brings heartache. You said you made a small mistake. Everybody look at me. I'm on TV. Tell the world, look at me. Everybody, I'm on TV. I'm giving you back your life. Don't talk to me under no condition. 'Cause it's a shame you don't know the daddy's name. Bring another man on TV and tell the world about my decision. Is it all a game for your 15 minutes of fame? No, it's not okay to do a man this way. When you hear him say that you are not the Father, do you do it when you never find the baby's next again? You had so many men, why do you even bother? 'Cause a lion brings heartache and pain, you see. And crying won't make things like it used to be. I said lying brings heartache. You say you made a small mistake. Everybody look at me. I'm on TV. Tell the world, look at me. Everybody, I'm on TV. So take a little time in your life. You can tell it when the time is right. You can't tell it when to hold him tight. So you don't have to fuss and fight on TV. Take a little time in your life. You can tell it when the time is right. Oh, you can tell it when the middle of the night. So you don't have to fuss and fight on TV. Take a little time in your life. Take a little time in your life. Time is right. Tell it when the hold him tight. So you don't have to fuss and fight on TV.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and you're watching Prime USA TV, my favorite TV station, with your host, Rey T.
Welcome back to Prime USA Television. We just seen Not the Father by the legendary Old Town Passions. It's a great video, so it looked like you guys were having a lot of fun. I saw that your manager was also in the IU, and saying that he was kind of like, I guess the guy in question who was
Yeah.
banging everybody or something. You know, so
Yeah.
so
Cool.
it was cool. Now there's six of you guys on the video,
Correct. Right.
and only 3 here today because I asked for 3. So I just want everybody to know that's why there's 3 here today. But you also have a song out, "Stop the Violence." And Jimmy, I know that you're a champion for Stop the Violence. So tell us a little bit about Stop the Violence and what made you come up with that, other than.
Right. Well, Stop the Violence was predominantly put together because we were having some problems in Oakland where we lived at. One of my relatives was killed, one of the youth, and my son was shot in the head back in the day. Then my father-in-law got killed down there in West Oakland on 7th Street.
Sounds kind of busy,
Yeah, I'm telling
Yeah.
you. And you know, a lot of times people think that it can't affect them, but it's something that can be like an epidemic if you don't get a handle on it. So we were asked, what could we contribute as artists? So, you know, we didn't have quite no money, so we figured that we could do the best thing that God gave us to do, and that was to sing. And that's where we came from, you know. We came from the heart and let them know that we're all involved in this, and this is everybody's problem, and we can make it different even if we only do one at a time. And that's where we started it. We kind of coined the phrase, and we was doing it when it was very unpopular. Everybody was asking us why we're doing it.
Right.
But
right.
we figured that this Oakland, this is our home, and charity starts at home. So we started it, and we roll the dice and see where it went. And now we look around, everybody's doing it. So we think that's a good thing, you know. And we're happy that we could play a part in it.
Right.
Well, that's wonderful. You also have Old Town Community Services there, and they also contribute to the Bay Area,
Exactly.
Oakland, I guess the Oakland, Berkeley, Emeryville area. You guys are doing things. Just for people who don't know, when I was a teenager and was trying to make it in the music business, Jimmy was the only person that gave me a platform to sing on. So he helped me build my name. So that's why whenever I get a chance, I throw back to Jimmy and try to give back, because if it wasn't for this man right here, I'd probably be a personal banker or something like that. So I give it back. You know, I love him for what he did, and I really appreciate it. Before we go on, let's take a look at another video, and we'll be right back. back to Prime USA Television. I am your host, Ray T. I'm sitting here with Jimmy Mack, Donald Raymond, and Daryl Anderson of the legendary Old Town Passions. So, Jimmy, what else have you got going on?
Well, I just wanted to say we're in the ministry of music, and they have used us kind of like as a flagship, as a role model, and that's why it's so important for young people today, to know the history in music, how music is used as a tool. So we have been privileged. I'm saying privileged because we got to live up to what we suppose, because kids watch what you do, not what you say so much. So the six of us, it's a strain, and we all done had backgrounds and everything, but we can make a difference if we dedicate our lives and make sure that we are trying to stay on the right path. And that's what we dedicated our music for, to be family value music, so that everybody in the entire household can get something out of our music. And James E. Hill, he's not here today, Elvin E. Rose, Rick Alexander, the bass, and Donald Raymond, Daryl Anderson, and Jimmy Mack, myself. This is what we committed ourselves for. We're getting up there, and we appreciate the support that everybody been giving us, particularly when we can make an impact, and let somebody like you take the wheel and take it to the next link. We all stand on each other's shoulders here, and this music, it evolves, it goes around, but it's still the same value.
Okay.
So that's what we're trying to do, make positive music.
And just to let you know that the Passions, I call them the Passions, they were elected last year to the Bay Area Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
So great accomplishments. I talked to Ronnie Stewart, and I asked him, I said, how did they get into the Hall of Fame? He said, because they've been here, they're doing it, and they're continuing to do it. So I wish you guys all the luck in the world, and you've got the full support of Prime USA Television, as well as radio and records. So I want to thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me this afternoon. This is Prime USA Television, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey man, what's going on?
Oh man, not doing anything, man. Just been chilling.
Chilling with the world is at the best. How can you be chilling at a time like this?
Oh man, you know, I just like
You can't chill at a time like this.
newspaper and
Read the newspaper. I think the boy done lost his mind, brother. What is happening in the world today? The more things change, the more they seem to stay the same. Mothers crying, babies dying, can't find no work, can't find no job. What is happening in the world today? Can't drive your car 'cause the price of gas is so insane. So we send the families off to war. Don't even know what the hell that they are fighting for. What's happening, brother? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening, brother? What's going on? Brothers dying in the street. Brothers dying in the street. When they're trying to make ends meet. Only trying to make ends meet. Make a dollar so their families can eat. Still they're dying in the street, out there in the street. What's happening, brother? What's going on? What's happening, brother? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. What's happening, brother? What is going on? What's happening, brother? Man, you must be out of his mind.
everything's fine. I mean,
No, he ain't watching Illusions. You know what he's talking about? Oh, he ain't got no idea what he's talking about. The boy done lost his damn mind. He's so smart. Come on now. Come on, give a program. Turn the channel, man. What is happening in the world today? War is business and it's doing great. Fighting in a foreign land. Fighting out there in the desert sand. man, brother man. What is happening in the world today? What's going on? Can't walk the streets, you make it beat, make it beat. People lie, people cheat, even cheat. What's happening, brother? What's going on? What's happening, brother? What's going on? Baby, stop your crying. Baby, stop your crying. Brothers, don't be dying. Brothers, don't be dying. Love your brother, man. Brother, man. A helping hand. Give a second chance. Second chance. Yeah. What is happening in the world today? What's going on? What is happening in the world today? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening, brother? What is going on? What's happening, What is happening in the world today? What is happening in the world today? Can't find no work, can't find no job, can't find no job. What is happening in the world today? What is happening in the world today? Times they seem so very hard. They seem so very hard. Baby, stop your crying. Baby, stop your crying. Brothers, don't be dying. There's no need to be dying. Mothers, don't you cry. There's no need to sigh. So dry your eyes. Can we all just get along? Can we all just get along? Won't you help me sing my song? Help me sing my song. What's happening in the world today? What's happening in the world today? What is going on? We can all be wrong.
You ain't nothing but a gigolo. Come around when you're feeling low. Wanting to seduce me and take away my dignity. You come around in my neighborhood, flashing alone. You come around when I'm feeling all so low. You're not gonna get your kicks from me, baby. I am not that girl you see. I wanna let you love me, baby. I wanna let you get next to me, just to make me feel so ashamed with all those silly little games you play. I'm not gonna be that girl you see. I'm not gonna be that girl you see.
Hi, I'm Miss Ashley. Thank you for joining us on Prime USA TV. We'll see you next time.